Hi, I'm Chris Schumann and this is the Pavilion Property Market Pulse. Now today we're bringing you opportunity. You see, a lot of people are taking greater risk with their money at the moment, and the reason being they're searching for greater returns. The reason for that is that banks are only returning on savings accounts around about 2.5% on average. That's a term deposit or a general savings account. What we'd like to show you is 10 of 73 The Terrace. This is a commercially zoned shop right in the heart of Ocean Grove. Now it's approximately 57 square meters of prime retail space. It has free car parking nearby, cafes, shops, as well as Coles just next door. So if you're looking for a great investment, it's currently yielding over 5%. It has a range of possibilities. I advise you to check that one out. Now let's move into the real estate markets. Now the Reserve Bank of Australia has announced that it's going to keep the cash rate at 1.5%. Now this is interesting because the last time that we actually rose the interest rate was all the way back in 2010. And since 1997, we've seen the cash rate slowly heading down to where we are now at an all-time low of 1.5%. So the question is, where to from here? Well, the banks are starting to question the returns that they're making on their investments. So they're making it harder for investors. They're also raising the interest rates that they're receiving. They're even starting to look at mortgage brokers and questioning some of the trails that they're getting and potentially making it less viable to be a mortgage broker. So not such good news for mortgage brokers there. Moving into local markets. Now Alex from our property management team has an announcement for all landlords, possible landlords and investors. We're currently in a lull for tenantable properties. Usually on realestate.com around this time of year, we'd have about 120 properties. We currently only have about a third of that at 42 properties. So everybody knows the old calculation for supply and demand. When supply is not meeting demand, the prices or rental prices will increase. And once rental prices increase to a point where for a similar home a person could be paying for a mortgage, we see house prices increase. So what this means is that Ocean Grove is really in a good place. If we do start to see interest rates rise, Ocean Grove should hold strong when other areas may go through somewhat of a downward cycle. Now moving into Ocean Grove. Ocean Grove had 14 properties come to market over the last fortnight, and we've seen a lot of those properties that we've been hanging on start to sell. We sold 13 Trident Court after the first open for inspection. That's right, we had about 9 days on the market with that property, had it listed at $705,000 to $775,000. It then sold at the top of the range for $774,000, meaning that you can sell at the top of the range and even over that range. Moving into Barwon Heads. Barwon Heads had 10 new properties come to market over the last fortnight with 1 sale. As always, thanks for tuning in to this week's Market Pulse. We look forward to seeing you next week.